Well, Sistas fans, now let me just say up front, I'm only going to spit the facts here, and the fact comes down to this. I'm not even going to say it's been a controversial opinion I've had, like the whole Danny and Jonah thing, or Fatima deserves to go in, to stay in jail for what she did to Hayden, like from his car to his father's urn, this, that, and the third. I posted a couple days ago, because it's been a hot topic since last Wednesday, the way Fatima just opened the door, walked into Karen's apartment. I'm on the, side that has the people who think like me in terms of, despite everything Karen has done up to this point, I don't think it was right for Fatima to roll up into her apartment the way she did. Yeah, the door was unlocked, but folks, if you just so happen to be, I don't know, in your own neighborhood, you just taking a walk, morning jog, morning stroll, just to get some fresh air. 4 houses down, you noticed that, somebody left the door unlocked, even though I don't know how you would know if the door is unlocked if you're just on the sidewalk or something. But you decide to walk into somebody's home that's not yours just because the door is unlocked. Should you do it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe in this scenario, somebody says, hey, the Johnson family, they leave their doors unlocked even when nobody's at the house. You hear that news like, oh, the door is unlocked, I'm just going to walk on in. You can get charged for that. But let me get to the point of this video. I made a post on my YouTube channel on the community tab. I said, is Fatima wrong for walking into Karen's apartment like that? In terms of just no knocking, just walking on in there. It's only been about 48 hours. 5,500 plus people have chimed in with the votes. 21% say yes. So my thoughts, yeah, she was wrong. But an astounding 79% said no, she was not wrong for walking in the way she did. Now, let me put it. I'm well aware that this is a TV show. These characters are portrayed by actors. I know this. But I feel like most people are thinking just with their emotion of, I don't like Karen and I rock with Fatima, as opposed to if you were in the same scenario. How would you feel if somebody just rolled into your house like that? Some people make the weak argument of, well, Andy and the other girls just popped up. Yeah, but number one, they do that all the time. And I constantly call out how ridiculous that is. Because just because you have a key to my house doesn't mean you can just walk on in the way you want to. And yes, there have been times in the past that the door has been locked and Andy and the other girls will roll up. They got their key, they turn the handle and just come on in. So no, they're same with Andy's penthouse, because lately we've had like Karen just roll in there unannounced. It's like, wait, shouldn't they be buzzed up? But no, when it comes to Fatima, she does not have that same luxury of having access to Karen's home. Yes, Karen has popped up. I sound like I'm talking to kids when I say 2 wrongs don't make a right, folks. And yes, Karen has done a lot of wrong, but it's the same thing with the Hayden situation. He has done a lot of foul stuff, but at the end of the day, Fatima, she messed up with the baseball bat to the car, wrecking some of his own property, dumping his father's urns and breaking it. And yet people are cheering for her, and it's like she deserves to go to jail, if not prison, for that. And I mean, the fact that some people are just so blind, and I'm not surprised by this, but the fact that so many people, just because that's your fan favorite, oh, whatever they do, you're rocking with them. I mean, it's just, no, I'm sorry. But yes, Fatima has every right to be upset, but at the same time, I feel like she probably just made things worse for Zach. I did a separate video on that very subject a couple days ago. Fatima is dead wrong. Yes, everybody has a breaking point. I am not denying that. In all the posts I've made, I listed out all the various things Karen has done, from, rolling up to Zach's house unannounced on several occasions. But the thing about it is, she has never went inside the house without permission. Aside from that one time she attempted to, but Zach grabbed her by the arm. Any other time, parking across the street and parking across the on the other side of the street, just sitting in her car or something like that. And then sometimes Fatima might catch her out there. But when it comes to this, some people are like, well, Zach told her about the door being unlocked, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like, when she invited Zach, she invited Fatima too. No, it doesn't. No, I don't know what. I don't hate Fatima. Season 5, I loathed entirely like the Grinch, but I don't hate Fatima. But I'm just saying, for people to just say, nah, she ain't wrong. What y'all been smoking? Because like I said, if you were in Karen's position, forget about how you feel about Karen, but say you were Karen in that moment. How would you react if Fatima rolled in the way she did? I ain't gonna lie. If that was me and Fatima came through my door, we'd be having a different conversation right now. But no, she wrong. She's wrong. Let's just, hopefully Wednesday things play out, because I'm really interested to see how things go down and how people feel. But I feel like nobody's really going to change their mind. If nothing else, more people would have wanted Fatima just to knock Karen down or something, as opposed to I think she could have handled that differently. But folks, look, I anticipate Wednesday greatly. I'm greatly anticipating the episode because I'm not changing my stance. I think Fatima was wrong. Hell, even if the scenario was Zach and Fatima rolled up to the apartment together, but Fatima decided to go in first for whatever reason, she's wrong. Because no, that's not how you do it. See, this would piss me off. The way Fatima just rolled in like this. This is how it should have been when they went to that damn letter reading thing, where they come in as a united front. That's what's really throwing me off about Zatima, because more often than not, it's like, I'm going to go in first, as opposed to going in together. Now, if it was Zach and Fatima together showing up, that's different. That's different. Now it's like, well, Jeremy, no. In that situation, I would have rocked with it, because it would have been sending a message like, Karen, I don't know how many times I got to tell you, I've made it clear, but me and Fatima, it's Zatima, not Zachrin. So there you go. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know I'm not making a lot of people budge with this, but that's just my thought. Fatima's wrong. Enough said.